All right. It says I'm live, so I'm going to go on the assumption that I'm live. Let's take a look here. I'm backing out first, so you're going to have to bear with me. I just stopped at my local Bitcoin shop. And I was shocked and surprised that there was a line of people that wanted to buy Bitcoin. So that was pretty good. This is Dino, Digitspin Crypto. And I know you guys haven't seen me for a while. This is a surprise live video. I have no idea if anybody will show up, but you guys will be able to catch it on the replay. So I am driving. I'm heading into the shop. So I may or may not be able to get your questions because I'm driving and I have to pay attention. So, but if I'm at a light and I'm stopped, I see a question, I'll answer. So lots have been going on. Sorry I haven't been around. I've been extremely busy. My business has consumed a significant amount of my time and energy to a point where I couldn't even if I wanted to get online. So right now I'm stuck doing this in my car because I'm still trying to catch up with everything, but I'm getting close. The light's getting close to the end of the tunnel, and hopefully at the end of this month I'll be able to start doing our regular videos again in the evening around 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Now, keep in mind, if you have Telegram, you definitely want to visit the Digitspin Telegram group. We also put together anytask.com. If you could do a search on that one. The Digitspin is a closed group, and I'll include the link. It's only for the viewers of the show. When I get to the office, I'll drop the new link because I changed the link. So the link in the old videos aren't any good anymore. But you do want to take a look, do a search on anytask.com, and that's an Electroneum and Anytask Telegram channel. You can also take a look at, there's Bitcoin TV, which is pretty exciting. You can search on that. And these are channels you definitely want to get all the newest information. I'm on there pretty much all the time, so you'll be able to interact with me pretty much all the time, even when I'm not on YouTube. So a lot of the guys do that and keep up to date with each other. So hope you guys are holding strong. These are the times that everybody thinks it's dead and you got capitulation. Even Superman, I don't know if any of you guys follow Superman, even he capitulated. Yeah, well, these are the times that people that are strong, that have that gut feeling that this is the right stuff, hanging tough. These are the times where you're able to accumulate over a period of time slowly into your means, and putting in whatever you can that obviously doesn't break the bank, and something that you're not going to worry about, and this will help you out in the future. These are the times when people look back, yeah, well, I could have bought Bitcoin at 3,000, or I could have bought Bitcoin at 7,000. Well, it's 20 or 50. Hindsight's 20/20, but when you're in the middle of it, it's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. You're like, is this gonna go up? Is it gonna go down? Is it gonna continue? And so, it's easier said than done. Just ask Superman. He's like, I don't know. So from my perspective, and obviously I don't give financial advice, I'm just a goofy guy in a straw hat. I have 100% faith in what this cryptocurrencies as a whole will do, and there ain't nothing gonna stop me from continue to squirrel away, $25 here, $25 there. If I have 50, I'll pop in 50. So yeah, so I stopped over at the Bitcoin ATM, and luckily I got in there first. And by the time I was finishing up, there was 3 people behind me waiting. And so I started talking to them. I'm like, "Yeah, you're gonna buy? What are you buying?" Bitcoin. And I said, "Oh, that's good. What brought you in today? The price. This is a good price." So people are getting smarter. They're starting to understand. Don't let the bank and the investment companies steal your Bitcoin. That's what they're looking to do. They're looking to steal your Bitcoin. They're thinking that you're gonna just give up and give it away. I bought high, sell low. You can go to Little Bubbles YouTube site, and he has all the songs that he makes. It cracks me up. Buy high, sell low, and and they take that, and then they make all the money. They're gonna try to steal it all from you. Don't let that happen. Got to be in it for the long haul, guys. Long haul. The daily prices and what goes on. This is the guys who bought. They bought at 1,000 and it went down to 120. They panic sold. Cryptos are us. Back when, they all regret that. They should have held on and bought more, but it looked like nothing was going on, nothing was going to happen. Everything's so slow. Everything it doesn't seem to be going our way. That's it. And they know better this time. They're not going to get scared out. I ain't getting scared out. There ain't nothing going to scare me out. Period. Ain't going to happen. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just in accumulation, and I know that I'm gonna take a look at this, in the future. I'm looking at 4 or 5 years, maybe 8 years. Hopefully, I'll be as lucky as some of those guys that bought 8 years ago from now. Obviously, I don't think there'll be the same type of benefit, but there's going to be a significant benefit, guys, 8 years from now. So, don't put your lunch money in. That I can give you as advice. Don't put your rent in. Don't put your lunch money in, and make sure you have some money sitting there. You got to have some cash for emergency money. And if you have an extra $20, $25, then knock yourself out. I see a couple of guys typing up on the screen. I can't read it while I'm driving, but hello, welcome to the show. Glad you guys made it. I wasn't actually expecting anybody while I was driving. So, so right now I'm still, looking at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Electroneum, and that's really it. And I'm sure there'll be a lot of excitement going into the future, and there's other coins that will do really well. But I've narrowed it down. Not interested in anything else. As you guys know, I'm not a trader, so not interested in going to Bybit and taking a chance on making 100x leverage, because to be my luck, I'd lose it all. So I know better. I know my limitations. And just focusing on, putting $20 in and collecting it as I go. And when all's said and done, I'm going to see a benefit, 8 years from now. And so stay tough. Hang in there. Bitcoin always turns around. There's always an up and down on it. It'll always work out. So it was fun to see everybody at the Bitcoin machine lined up to purchase Bitcoin. All right, there we go. So it was fun to see everybody at the Bitcoin machine recognizing this was it was at a coin flip machine. So it was good to see. I'm still mining Webdollar. I'm always mining Webdollar. As you know, it's a speculative coin. It's relatively new. Any new coin is 4 years before you can see where it's going to go and what it's going to do. There's just so many, the emissions, there's just so many coins that get put out that it takes 4 years for a new project to start to show value. But so I'm sticking with mining Webdollar. I think they have a good future potential, and I think that they have an opportunity in front of them. If they do everything right, that could turn out to be a reasonably good project in the end. So mining Webdollar, I know I have my rig set on Ethereum Classic, only because it's paying relatively well, and I keep a couple and then I convert those into Bitcoin. I also like Nice Hash, so I have a couple of rigs on that, though Nice Hash of course isn't paying as well either. Probably losing money on the electric, and at best I'm breaking even. Otherwise I'm pretty much on a negative because of the cost of electricity, and right now nothing's paying. So but I keep the machines running. Now, if you are looking to mine Electroneum, as you know, it's not available unless you're a permission node, and the only permission nodes that are being released are for NGOs across the world. So you have to get an approval from Electroneum to be a permissioned node and mine Electroneum. However, there is an option. If you have an ASIC, an old Monero style ASIC, like an X3 or some of the Bikel ends and what have you, you can go to Thor's Hammer. I think it's you have etn.asic.thorshammer.cc and etn.gpu.thorshammer.cc, and you can still run your ASIC. Now, what it'll do, or a GPU. So if you have an ASIC, it's mining a third coin. I believe currently we're mining Qwerty coin, and whatever is earned is automatically converted, and it purchases ETN, and it'll pay you out in ETN. Now, of course, it's not as much as we used to get mining direct with Electroneum, but it is still paying out. So I have a few ASICs that I keep on Thor's Hammer. If you were to move your ASIC back and forth and tinker with it all the time between the Qwerty or some of the other coins that still use the old Monero 7 algorithm, you probably could earn more and be able to purchase an extra 10 or 15%, maybe even 20% more Electroneum. But there's a lot of manual manipulation that you would have to do. So I don't worry about it. The Thor's Hammer takes care of it for me. Yeah, I may not, I may be a little bit less than if I was doing it, but I don't have the time. So I just run them on Thor's Hammer, and I'm making Electroneum. I get paid out every day. Well worth the effort and to just let them sit there and don't worry about it. I take a look at my Electroneum wallet, and every day there's some payout, and I'm earning that Electroneum. So that's a bonus. And if you have a GPU, you could do the same thing. I believe the GPUs are mining, I don't know if it's, BitTube. They're mining BitTube and then converting the BitTube over into Electroneum. So if you have a GPU, you could do that, or you can manually, obviously, purchase your Electroneum and do it yourself. But there are ways of still getting Electroneum. But if you have an ASIC, there's not much you can mine with it. It's pretty much a doorstop. You might as well go see Thor's Hammer. They're on Telegram also. You can look them up. You definitely want to join that channel and get all the information. Set up your ASIC. we have approximately, depending on how much, um, how much is in the network on the hash rate, we can have anywhere between 1.5 to 2% of the hashing power, which is respectable. It's we'd like to see more so that we get a constant flow of blocks, but it's good. We're getting a decent amount of coins and blocks, so it's well worth the effort to do that. And Electroneum's got a lot going on. Obviously, there's been a lot of good news, and the truth is, hey, Dino, altcoins are a tough place. Electroneum hasn't really gone anywhere yet. All altcoin. You can't even say the word Electroneum. You have to say the word altcoin. Altcoins are just swimming, just treading water. They're all, it's just not there. The fact of the matter is interest in cryptocurrency is really only with the faithful at the moment. There's no reason for people to get in. There's no big prices. There's no, unless they're looking for it, there's nothing that's going to entice them into cryptocurrency. And if they do, they know the word Bitcoin, and that's where they're going to put the money, and that's where all the news is and information. So the altcoins, taking it in the shorts. Only the communities are keeping it alive, and that's going to continue. The guy got a lot of people calling me all the time. So, so it's still going to be a while. Don't kid yourself. It's going to be a little while for altcoins to start seeing favor. Now, having said that, almost all the altcoins are down 90, 95, 99%. So they're, from all-time highs from the 2017. And, these are probably, right around now, probably around the bottom line prices that you're going to see. Yeah, can it go down further? Sure. But, we're way closer to the bottom than you are to the top. So, I definitely still, I still look to get my Ethereum. I think there's opportunity there. And you may have some of your own favorites that you hold on to. I still hold on to some Raven, and obviously, like I told you, BitTube and Webdollar. And, I'll continue to mine those. But as far as Electroneum's concerned, I make sure that I move a percentage of my purchases over to Electroneum. There's no doubt in my mind that Electroneum is not just giving up. They have their sneakers on the road. They're pounding the pavement. They're making things happen, even though the market's slow. They're making things happen. They're getting stuff out to countries. They're upgrading their software. They are working on a ledger integration, and from what I was told, it's coming out really well. It's going to be an amazing upgrade to be able to put your keys, the Electroneum keys, on a ledger. I'm pretty excited about it. I've already picked up an extra ledger, so when the time comes. We have the any tasks coming, so now you'll have the ability to find other places to earn. You'll have the school. They're not standing by. While things are slow, they're building infrastructure. So when things pick up, all this infrastructure will be in place and will be used. This is the key, guys. It'll be in place and used. You don't want to be building infrastructure and coming up with ideas while the market's going crazy and people are running around and their hair's on fire doing things and buying. It's too late at that point. You want to have the product working and ready so that when there's a good alt season, there'll be something for them to use it with. And this is why, I have a lot lot of gut feeling and faith in what I see going on with Electroneum. So I definitely, move some of a small percentage into the Electroneum and continue to accumulate on that, because when it hits 10 cents, you're gonna look back and say, geez, I could have bought it for half a penny, less than half a penny, and I didn't because I was afraid to, but you got to sit on it. If you think that you're gonna buy it and then next month come back and get yourself a Lamborghini or a new car, you're not serious. You're not paying attention. I'm an investor. I put the money in and I forget about it. I'll worry about it 5 years from now. I'm not worried about it next month. That's silly. If you're doing that, especially in today, you don't understand. I'm going to be point blank. That's an unrealistic expectation. All right? So those that have the forethought and see what's there will get some good value. Now, Webdollar, you take a look there. They're doing some pretty good thing. You can earn. They've cleaned up the community giveaway for videos. So if you do a Webdollar video, and each time they do it, there's a topic. So you have to do it. You have to talk about that topic. It has to be a decent video of some value. So in other words, you get on there, talk about the topic. You put the keywords in there, and you can earn your share of $1 million Webdollars. For talking about the topic that's there. Obviously, you go to you can go to Twitter to get the current one. You can go to the Webdollar website to get the current topic. But it's free. They're not looking for a music video with nothing in it and just screenshots or whatever. They're looking for somebody to talk about it and bring some value to let others know what that topic is about. But it's there are guys making 100,000, 200,000 Webdollars by producing a video. Knock yourself out, get that done. If I get a chance, as soon as I'm available, I'm going to start making some Webdollar videos again, and I'll talk about the topics. I have no problem with that. So that you can earn some community coins that are presented by Webdollar. So do yourself a favor. Update yourself on that. Find out what's going on. Hold on to them. You don't know where it's going to be 4 years from now. It's not costing you anything. So go there, check it out. I saw a cool video from Chris Gorman. You'll see it in his LinkedIn. It was good to see Chris back. And he's talking about Electroneum and why it's a good time to get involved with Electroneum. So that's pretty great. I did notice this morning that they're doing some maintenance on the web miner, the Electroneum miner. Some kind of upgrade. Obviously, there was some kind of failure or some kind of a bug or something that had happened. Was I don't know the details, so you'd have to get in touch with Electroneum, or hopefully they'll post and tell us a little bit more. But I do know that there was an upgrade, an unscheduled upgrade, so they went into maintenance mode to fix whatever's needed, and so that's good. The moral of the story there is Electroneum responded immediately, quickly. They're on top of it. I have to congratulate their development team. They're far more effective than they were when they first came out a few years ago. And these guys, Andre, Chris, and then the rest of those, 12 guys. Unfortunately, I'm not smart enough to remember all their names, but they've gotten really effective to be able to respond quickly and to make the appropriate changes to get them ahead of any of the situations. So congratulations to you guys, and I'm happy for that. So I'm just about at my office. I got another block to go. And so I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. But you guys need to hang tough. Don't get scared out. You're gonna make a mistake if you get scared out. All right. If if you had that gut feeling, stick with the gut feeling. Stay strong to your intuition. That'll pay off. It's those people that if they truly believe. If you don't believe, get out. Sell your stuff and get out. You're wasting your time. But if you truly believe and you truly see the benefits, you truly see where things are going with it, and in your heart you feel it, don't get scared out. I know it's Halloween time, and the object is to scare people, but don't get scared out. You're going to regret it. Stay strong. All right, guys, I'll talk to you again. I'll get a real show going as soon as I can. I just wanted to check in with you. Appreciate you all. And cheers.